600 miles an hour, under the radar, hugging the rocks, and at the same time, you're trying to outthink and outfly the enemy. You make a mistake down low, smack right into the rocks. It's what fighter pilots live for.
Radar contact. Enemy forces 10 miles south.
Chocolate 1 copies. We're southbound.
You got Eagle 1 and 2 involved in this low altitude fight, is that right?
Yes, sir. Those are ours.
Are they getting some help from the north?
Yes, sir. Seems like they're coming in from the north.
Okay, we need to make sure you get that information in there quick.
Right away, sir.
Looks like he needs some help.
Chocolate 1 and 2 in from the north. Choco 2, Tally 2, left 10 o'clock, 3 miles.
Here, a squadron of F-15 search enemy territory for potential targets. Tractor and his aggressors have an edge in these games. This is their playground. They have chased visiting pilots through these canyons for years. They make a formidable enemy.
Sniper flight. Most kills wins. Let's go.
The object is to get the enemy in front of you, while at the same time watching your backside. And then get as close as possible before being detected.
Possible mix.
Choco 1's engaged. I'm taking it low.
Alpha? Cowboy 1-1 with a Alpha.
The pilot in front has few options. He must lose ground quickly in order to get behind the aggressor. In the blink of an eye, the hunter becomes the hunted.
Naval missiles banded and flaring.
Choco 1 snapped.
Sniper 2 spiked. They're targeting me. Sniper 1, I have an Eagle at my 6 o'clock, closing.
Choco 2 is engaged, offensive.
Choco, nice move.
It helped to win a few battles, to build confidence. But it became less about keeping individual scores, and more about a successful overall mission. Shooting down the bad guys is extremely important, but it's just a small part of the greater objective. If the bombs don't hit their targets, none of us has accomplished our mission.
missions become more and more challenging as Red Flag progresses. Combat periods are extended in length and intensity, and exhausted pilots are often required to refuel their aircraft simply to make it back to base.
Believe it or not, sometimes the toughest part of the mission is just getting there and back. Refueling is one of the most challenging skills to master. It can be a serious situation if you can't take on fuel. In real combat, if you run out of gas and have to eject, you risk being captured.
Bore 1, stabilize ready.
Hammer 1 looking for 100,000 pounds. Red 5-1, clear to contact. Roger. Red 5-1, contact.
There is no margin for error. If a pilot takes too long connecting with the fuel boom, he or she may endanger the lives of pilots at the end of the line.
Sniper 2, winds 270 at 6. Clear to land. Geared out, field in sight. Four flight, short final, clear to land. 4-2, gear down.
Choco 2, Dallas Tower, state the nature of the emergency.
Choco 2 has left engine malfunction.
Choco 2, Dallas Tower, emergency crews are responding.
Low-level flying is particularly hard on fighter aircraft. Engines suck in dust and even birds. Because squadrons are visiting from around the world, there are rarely spare aircraft in case of mechanical problems. Ground crews are put under intense pressure to keep their aircraft flying. Mechanics are well aware that a small error in the assembly of the engine could result in a fatal explosion, either on the test bed or in the air.
Alrighty, going up to max. Go ahead, keep an eye on it. Alright, going out, boys. Looks good. Check it out. Alright, you're back. We got back.
There were stories that my grandfather told me as a kid that began to come back to me once I was a pilot. The machine gun that jammed. The gas tank sitting in your lap waiting to blow up. The parachutes they didn't always have time to put on. I remember he said they were more proud of the bullet holes in their aircraft than they were of their medals. They all wanted to shoot down the enemy. But I think my grandfather changed his views as he got older. He admired the young enemy pilots and their incredible bravery. I remember he spoke of them with respect.
After 22 hours of hard work, an F-15's engine is readied for the next mission. At Red Flag, they seek to exceed the intensity of a combat environment, not just for the pilots, but for the mechanics and ground crews as well. It is difficult enough to turn out a perfect aircraft at the best of times. To do so in wartime